Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
BBLs might have become a trend in South Africa, but they will always be questioned and people will nitpick every inch of your body if you do a BBL. It comes with the title. So many uncomfortable but seemingly true rumors about BBLs are coming out, and I can't help but wonder what it's like sitting next to your faves with BBLs. And if they are true, why would you put yourself through that just so you can have a big butt and a snatched waist? I've seen this on Twitter before, but seeing them on the popcorn room was the icing on top that I needed. So the popcorn room reposted a tweet about BBLs. Yo, apparently some women with BBLs smell down there. If you want one, just don't do it. It's not worth it, Sitla said. And some people said it is definitely true. I know two ladies that got BBL and they have a funny smell. It's not the V, but the butt sana. It definitely does give a smell, someone commented. Some felt BBL has nothing to do with personal hygiene. With the fight between Tebogo and Ino, I saw a post that said, even your botched butt smells. Now, this is kind of hard to believe because these ladies hang with ballers. You think ballers would spend their riches on smelly butts? Or do these ladies have some kind of 24-hour deodorant to take away the odor? Hi, it looks like BBL is way too much work, man. You spend hundreds of thousands to look snatched, but then have to wear a waist trainer all the time and still have to gym. Like Faith said, Nkaluma Sejen Shim. No ways. A BBL's margin.
And his opponent, accompanied by wmen from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, GMG Big Money!
Oh, I can't wait to see this one.
These two have been waiting for this one for quite some time, and to be honest, so have I.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Salute, and welcome to class, gang. How y'all feeling this morning? How y'all feeling? Salute to all my sisters with sense, and salute to all my fellas. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense, and we not gonna complicate it. You know what I mean? So put your feelings away, guys. Ladies, put your feelings away. If you one of them sisters that got a BBL and you thought you was fly, you're gonna have to tuck your feelings. You know what I mean? We got some bad news today. Bad news. All right, y'all, let's jump right on into this thing. Modern women blame men for their low self-esteem. We're gonna tie it all in to the whole BBL stinking thing, because what are modern women responsible for, guys? What are modern women responsible for? Clearly, they don't want to be responsible for their own coochie. They don't want to be responsible for babies being born in wedlock. They don't want to be responsible for anything. They're not responsible for the fact they're bald-headed. They're not responsible. It's man fault. Man. You know what I mean? This is self-esteem, but they're not even responsible for their own self-esteem, guys. They're going to blame man for that too. Let's get on into today's lesson, guys. Let's start it. I know y'all know the viral. We're gonna start it with the viral video that's going on. The homeboy that came out with it. I want to break some things down. You know what I mean? That he said. Clearly, if you one of them guys that fantasize sexually over these BBL women, this ain't gonna be the life for you neither. You know what I mean? Because I'm not hating, because you know what I mean, clearly I can get a BBL woman, you know what I mean? So some of y'all disguise y'all fantasies and hate, like, for people that's calling it out. Let's listen to this.
Yeah, those BBLs be stinking. So you guys may have seen this online that BBL smells. It's trendy. And there are a lot of reasons for that smell, but I think that I will tell you guys a story about a girl that I dated, and I took her out. She had a BBL. Her body looked crazy good. Like, she had it done right. Her whole body looked amazing.
All right, and that'd be the problem right there. That'd be the problem, guys. Remember I said it's easy for us. It's easy. It's either we picking, see, like he said, he picking bitches with BBL. So you know you're picking demons. You're picking low self-esteem women. It's either that you're picking them, or it's something in you that got you attracted to those women. So it's only two options. Man, we have two options. We don't get to play dumb in society like our women. We got two options, and it's very clear. You know what I mean? You know damn well these BBL women are recreational use only. And you know damn well these BBL women are trying to get their money back. They trying to get their money back. So they charging. They're charging. So it's not recreational use only if you gotta pay. You know what I mean? So don't fuck your head up, guys. Don't, you know what I mean? Stay with me. A lot of y'all running around here talking about they recreational use only, and that's your justification for tricking. No, recreational use only mean I don't even want to touch that bitch, to be honest with you. But, you know what I mean? Like I said, we all have our own preferences. Some of us gonna do things, and I mean, some of us not. And it's okay. Just be able to just deal with the result. Deal with the result.
So we linked up and we went out, had a really good time. We went to a Lakers game and then went to a spot, LA Live, and had some dinner. Had a really good time. So she was like, so what you trying to do? I was like, yeah, let's go back to my place and relax, have a nightcap, and see where it takes us. So we drive back to my spot. And so light the candles, get the music going, open up a bottle of champagne, and we sitting there and we're having a nice vibe. And, we started getting into it and everything, and clothes started to come off. And she wanted to give me a little show. So she was like, just stand right there. And so, like, she took off everything very seductively and got on my bed and started twerking that thing, right? And I was like, what the hell?
He said her twerk when stink, guys. Do you know how funky that is? Her twerk when stink. So the twerk. I told y'all keep playing. Y'all don't understand.
Got a big old booty, and everybody says she's a fine booty. The booty is where the doo-doo is, boy. Put there by God, that's the garbage can. So how you get so messed up with this white boy? You think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. That's like going to Kmart. You see a big old garbage can, that's the filth. And now we can convince her she walks rich in that big old booty and all of that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
Ain't nothing but doo-doo in there, guys. Man, Luke 16:15. And he said to them, you are those who justify yourself before man, but God knows your heart. For what is exalted among men is an abomination. There go that word again. There go that word. That means what a lot of men, what the majority of the men gonna think is cool, is an abomination in the sight of God, and he see everything, my guys. So y'all keep going. Y'all keep playing with this recreational use only crap, guys. Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain. The doo-doo is in there. But a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. And these women don't fear the Lord, guys. They forgot that the Lord created their temple. So when women run out there and they go carve their body up, you know what I mean? They it's like saying, God, I don't like what you gave me. I don't like the person you created me as. So slap, disrespect God, and then go. Boom. We gonna get to the Christian BBL woman too. So y'all stick around. Y'all, let's move it along though. I don't want to drag it.
Because at this point, she got nothing on. And I smelled this smell and it hits my nose. Shit was like a salt of my nose. I'm like, what the hell? And so I'm like, baby, not to be rude, but I know we had a long day. You're not smelling that fresh down there. I think you need to get in.
Ooh, now damn, y'all not responsible for y'all, like ladies. Y'all not responsible for that. That's a man. So it's man job to tell y'all to wash your ass now too, right? Absolutely disgusting. That was number one rule. I mean, my mama taught me that. Like your mama ain't teach you to smell yourself before somebody else smell you. I mean, that was like that's law. That's law. You have no right to have your feelings hurt if somebody got to tell you you stink, cause you supposed to smell yourself. But this is what I be telling y'all, right? These women are so conditioned to worry about everything outside of them. They worry about everything outside of them that they don't even know they stink. They know man stink. They know man ain't shit. They know man's supposed to lead. They know man's supposed to pull out. They know all what man's supposed to do. Ask them about them, B, and it's crickets. Now, man got to tell you to wash your ass. I got to play that back. Nigga said, he said it all smooth and shit.
Hell? Because at this point, she got nothing on. And I smelled this smell and it hits my nose. Shit was like a salt of my nose. I'm like, what the hell? And so I'm like, baby, not to be rude, but I know we had a long day. You're not smelling that fresh down there. I think you need to get into the shower and go ahead and freshen up. And she looked at me so embarrassed. I did it as gently as I could, but what I realized is, yeah.
And this is why sometimes a lot of you get rejected by women and you be complete good dudes, but they be so embarrassed to say yes because they know they have no relationship skills, or they know you're gonna discover some shit like that in them, because all they care about is the look on the outside. They just care about how they look. Remember, the devil got them programmed to a bag and a look. That's it. Get the bag and worry about your look. That's it. It's crazy, bro. Nice, nasty. Hold on, it's more to that, guys. Though we got a part 3. It's 3. That's three parts to that. Incredible, yo.
If someone has had a normal size behind for all of their life, and then they switch up, and now they got this big BBL, they have to reach back there and really clean. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not used to doing that, they might not know that, hey, you sweat differently. Everything is different when you add that much more meat back there. That thing can't breathe as good. And
And don't forget, sir, the average chick with the BBL come fully equipped with them long, nasty ass nails. So how the fuck can you clean back there? How can you really wipe your ass when you got them claws on? So it's all connected. These women have a certain look and it come with a mindset. So that's why she stink. But sir, it sound like you still want to smash, like, and this be the problem, because these stinking ass girls, because they can get D, they get simp D, think they have value, and then they talk they shit to real men. because a simp will still sleep with them stinking and all, yo. That's some shit, yo.
So she ended up getting in the shower and everything. I had everything that she needed. And I ended up clapping them cheeks.
Yeah, I bet
And
you
it was
did, old thirst bucket. See, that be the, and this be the thirst in niggas. Remember, I told you, niggas run around here being sexual deviants, boy.
You wasn't hate when the motherfucker was living, goddammit. Now the motherfucker dead. Fuck this son of a bitch. Fuck him, goddammit, and fuck anybody with his ass. Yeah. Y'all know the motherfucker ain't no good. You want, look, all you motherfuckers been snitching for him and shit. Now you standing up in here, goddammit, talking about preach it, preacher, preach it, preacher. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that. I'm gonna shoot your ass too, motherfucker. Keep on. You gonna get shot too, nigga. You gonna get shot. God bless. God bless the fool, goddammit. God bless the fool. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna end this goddamn thing. Look, where's that goddamn money bowl at? Who got that money bowl? We taking that money right now for you leave this bitch. We ain't leaving out here for free, motherfucker.
Incredible, boy. He said I had everything she needed. Boy, stink is stink. Now that's simping, guys, because remember, when you mediocre coochie, guys, mediocre, that is stink coochie. This man took her out, went on a date, paid for the hotel, wined and dined, or took her back to the crib, wined and dined her, played Let's Pretend with her, and what he got in return for that, for his gentlemanship, was some stank coochie, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's simping, bro. You didn't get no return on your investment. You didn't get equal or greater than your investment, bro. No, that's simping.
but some people, the smell, I think her smell was coming from just not being able to get back there and clean properly.
No.
Some people smell.
No, don't justify the fact that you like mediocre coochie, bro. You just simped on some moody meat and you just take like, yo, fuck it, I done spent this much money. Stop spending your money, bro. Stop leading with your wallet, bro.
It's coming from what the excretions and what's coming out with the fat that they've actually put in to their bodies. So, you know, BBLs for me is just for fun. Those women are for fun. Like, you can't take women with BBLs, in my opinion, the parent teacher conferences. They big old ass knocking over the little kids' crayons and stuff.
So if you know that, my brother, if you know that, why don't you fight that urge, that sexual deviant urge? That's a demon right there. If you know that, why do you want to go get that sexual transmitted demon? Huh? You already know what it comes. These niggas, man, they do it. Niggas be doing, these simp niggas, y'all tell y'all the most abundant natural resource in America is one of these niggas. Niggas that don't use their head. They just think with their other head.
As they try to walk through the parent teachers conferences in them small ass classrooms. That's not really for me. That's for fun. That's for, you know, weekend fun. You know, wifey material is just regular, natural women that you can build a family with and give a great life to. But that's one of my stories on BBLs. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. But
man, I think you're a fool for sticking your dick in something that stink, bro. We all know that shit inner. She washed that soap and all that. That was the outer. She cleaned the outer, but the inner is fucked up. Let's see what our brother, the greatest, the smartest black man on earth. Let's see what he got to say about this shit, man. He recently sat down with Lil Yahtzee and they talked about this topic right quick. You know what I mean? So let's see what brother Umar Johnson got to say. The smartest black man. Umar, don't do that. You know damn well these sisters got that BBL to keep up with their females, to get the same attention that the females was getting. So it's not necessarily for the particular man. These women got the BBL for the attention that the other girl with the BBL got. Now, I remember this thing now, brother. This thing go back to the magazine days, a little bit right before the internet, sir, where we had that magazine, that magazine. I forgot the name of the shit, but Buffy was on it. She donned it, you know what I mean? And Buffy was the one that brought that bubble, you know what I mean? And then Nicki Minaj pushed it, you know what I mean? And then you got to remember, in these black households, these black single mother households, the pride and joy is the girl with the big ass. The girl with the high ass is the girl that they love in the family. You know, look at your ass. That's what they talk about in the black community, in the black family, in a single mama hell of a household, is how big the girl's asses is. So the girls is programmed to thinking they got a big ass. And I can get a panel full of little asses, and they'll tell you that. I could get a panel full of women who was in families where they didn't have the big old ass. And they'll tell you how that made them feel. That grandma and mama ain't get them praise for them having the big old ass with the high bunkie. So for some real reason, black women have been conditioned to think that that's their prize, guys. That's their prize. Their prize and joy, their prized possession is that booty, that garbage can. You know what I mean? That's not no man doing. That's not no man. And we got to get out of this habit of, because these fatherless women, you know what I mean, don't have a father. They were raised by their mother. We don't get to blame the father for that, right? Y'all got to get out of that habit. If you know anything about sports, right? Let's take basketball, for instance, right? It's a team sport. Me and you running up and down the court. Me and you supposed to be running up and down the court together. Me and you. The moms and the fathers supposed to be running up and down the court together, right? If the father gets taken out of the game, whether he leaves the game, whether he's injured, whether the coach take him out, right? Then the mother is still in the game, running up and down the court. And if we lose, we can't blame the person that was not in the game. We have to blame the person that had the chance to still be in the game and score the points and defend. You know what I mean? The person in the game don't get to just throw the game now because their partner is no longer in the game. And we got to get out of the habit of that stupid ideology that because the fathers have been removed out the game, that is still not the woman's responsibility to make sure shit is all right. Make sure shit good. Stop playing, yo. So these women do it for women. Same way they got their head ball. Same reason why they got these lace fronts on. Because they ain't got no goddamn natural black girl hair. The man didn't do that. The fathers did not tell these little girls to put perms in their hair so they look like the little white girls when they go to church on Sunday. Fathers didn't stop it, but that was not the father's idea. To compare themselves with the next chick. All these women thinking they are the prize. All these women been conditioned to think they are the prize. So all they're doing is try to be better than the next prize, which is the next woman that they see. They don't give a fuck about the dudes in our society, in our community. And you know that, Brother Umar. You know they could care less about the dudes. They do it for the attention. They do it for the attention, bro. Yeah, if I swear to God, yo, we know how, yo, we done got into professional, make our women feel like victims. Niggas know how to make these women feel like victims. Bro, sis, you are not a victim, bro. We all get choices and decisions, yo. Big Jake, you want to join it? You want to join this? You want to join this topic, brother? I'm glad to see you here, bro. You want to join this topic? Hold on, I'm gonna drop the link for you right now, bro. So you could defend the women. Because I know you take the Umar approach. I know you take the Brother Umar approach. So it'd be good for you to like explain to me what which I see out of not putting accountability on our sisters. You know what I mean? Men are ruined individuals, right? Men, I could ruin you, JX. I could ruin a queen, but our sisters ruin generations. All right. And why are we trying to avoid that accountability? If we care about generations, or is it that y'all care about the individuals? Because y'all always want to hold men accountable, right? And that means you're a selfish individualist. Because women are in control of the next generation. So I ain't the smartest person in the world. Grandma all fucked up, but I'm logical, right? So if women are in control of the generations to come, why are we so focused on the men? And if the man ain't shit, you know what I mean? Lead the man to be ain't shit. let's focus on the women. So, Big Jake, come on here and let me understand why women are not to be responsible for their own coochie, because that's the big thing you got. You want me to focus in on some shit that us men over here already know, because we are the men with value. You see, Big Jake, you are the dudes that you is in her inbox, right? You jumping in the inbox. You probably in about 4-5 of these chicks' inbox. We are the brothers who they search. They search. They put Mr. Goodbread, who because he always talking about black women, Mr. Goodbread. See, so they putting Mr. Goodbread in their search engine while you jumping in their inbox. So we are not the same, bro. But get on here and tell me why women are not to be responsible of their own coochie, bro. When they have the final choice and decision, it's their body, their choice, sir. And society holds man accountable off the rip. Off the rip, we are held accountable, right? We both lay down with no idea. We both lay down, right? Man, woman, we lay down. This is like this basketball court thing that I just told y'all, right? We both on the court. I'm passing, she's scoring, she passing, I'm scoring. You know what I mean? Overtime come. But now in this overtime period, the man is tired or she tired. So one of them check out. Who's responsible for winning the game? Who is going to get blamed when we lose the game? You know what I mean? The person that's left in the game, not the person that got sent to the bench, not the person that got, no. Right? So we put this much energy in child alienation, parental alienation, into DNA tests, mandatory DNA tests, then we'll be better because we'll get to some answers. But we like to distract ourselves and put attention in places that we've been doing that, right? We've been doing what you want me to do, Big Jake, for how many years, right? How many years? We've been doing it for how many years, right? Wanting to hold the man accountable, right? We've been doing that for how many years, and shit's fucking getting worse, right? So that means, right, while we're holding the man accountable, right, somebody is dibbling and dabbling in the pudding, right? While we're getting the water out, right? While we're getting the water out of the boat, that means somebody is poking the hole in the boat, guys. Pay attention. Pay attention. But in any event, let's get back to the show, because we already know trolls, they have no information. They just have feelings. You know what I mean? And me, I'm not good with troll feelings because I'll hurt troll feelings. You know what I mean? I will destroy troll feelings mentally, because you can't avoid and you can't run and you can't block the information that I kick, because it's the psychology. It's the psychology. You know what I mean? Yes, we gonna blame your mother, bro. I blame your mother for you, Big JX. Your mother. It's the relationship you had with your mother that fucked up every other relationship. The relationship you have with me, the relationship you don't have with any female. That's why you're mad. It dates to your mother, yo. And she loved you, bro. She loved you, but she just didn't have time to give you this information so that you can go and try it out with a girl. All right, so sit down, and sit down, and relax. All right, guys. So Brother Umar, of course, you know, Brother Umar, he's like the rest of these jokers. You know what I mean? They don't want to hold women accountable because they scared, because they never got a chance to check their mother. So they just under the influence. But women are hold women accountable. You know what I mean? Some real rights. My sisters with sense know how to hold women accountable. And that's what make it a shame for you niggas, for you weak niggas. Because we got women, we got sisters that hold women accountable, bro. You weak niggas should ought to be ashamed. Listen to this right here, yo.
I only wanted to get them off. Like, I done been scarred so bad by stanky cats.
Oh, wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. So this woman said, I don't even want to be a lesbo no more. I don't even want to be a lesbian. She don't even want to be a lesbian no more, guys. Y'all heard her. She been traumatized by stinky cat. You know what I mean? Sis, you responsible. You dealing with any female. You responsible for her coochie, sis. That's how they playing. You know what I mean? You dealing, you sleeping with her, you leaving it in, you sticking your tongue in, you responsible for her coochie now. You the reason why her coochie stink. According to their logic.
I only wanted to get them off. Like, I done been scarred so bad by stanky cats that it just ain't worth it. Like, you see them on The social media, and you be like, damn, they fine. Then when they take the clothes off of you, you be like, damn, they stink.
Wow, yo, wow. Stop. We be saying that. We be saying that, sis. And we be bashing women. You be bashing women. You ain't got nothing else to say. Yo, sis, yo, say that again, sis. Say that again. JX, are you listening? This is called holding a woman accountable. And it's women that hold women accountable. So you don't have to be afraid, boy. You don't have to be afraid, boy. You can hold a woman accountable, boy. All right? Start with your mother too. Go tell your mother, your mom, why you ain't teach me how to bag a virtuous woman? Tell her straight like that. She gonna look at you like, boy, you gonna take your ass on over in that basement. You better take your ass back in that basement.
The social media, and you be like, damn, they fine. Then when they take the clothes off of you, you be like, damn, they stink. Gosh, where this fine ass bitch that was on social media that I thought smelled good? You look like you smell good, but you don't smell good. Y'all out here catfishing.
They
I don't even want to be gay no more.
Got a big old booty, and everybody says she's a fine booty. The booty is where the doo-doo is, boy. Put there by God, that's the garbage can. So how you get so messed up with this white boy? You think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. That's like going to Kmart. You see a big old garbage can, that's the filth. And now we can convince her she wants to switch that big old booty and all that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
Ain't nothing but doo-doo in there, yo. Man, we gonna go on and wrap this thing on up after this one. But look, Big JX, yo, the link has been dropped. And if you don't want to keep women accountable, I'll just find some real women that'll keep women accountable. But again, that's all you heard today. I didn't even say much. I let the women tell you that the coochie is stinking, bro. And the women has told you the coochie is stinking. They spoke.
Oh, but for real, BBL girls, like y'all should really humble yourself because my brothers and my men friends told me that a lot of y'all be stinking. Don't come for the messenger. I'm just saying. They said that y'all don't. I don't know if y'all don't know how to reach to your butt, like butthole. But they say y'all be kind of smelly, so y'all need to check up on that. Y'all need to, because I believe.
Plus, she's one of y'all, yo. She's one of y'all telling y'all, yo. This what makes it even better. She's one of y'all telling y'all. Zone, man, why the fuck you gonna get me hyped like that, Zone, man? Stop playing, Zone. You a troll for real. Zone knew if he hit the link and I see the shit, I was gonna be dumb hype.
Yo, this
Zone,
Big
what's
J.
going on, Zone?
Hey, Mr. Goodbread, this Big J. This Big J, man. Man, you told me to hop on the link, man. So I'm gonna hop on the link, man. You got a problem with me, man? Big J, man. Go ahead and say how you feel, man.
Big J, why are you sleeping with Femi from the chat?
Some brothers have a preference, you know what I'm saying? Some of them, everybody ain't gotta like them slim and thin like you. Some of us like them thick, fat, wide butt, fat butt, long nails, don't know how to wipe your ass, don't know how to clean your coochie. Some of us like that, man. Why you over there? You over there salami watching. You over there salami watching.
Oh, that's depolicing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, brother Jay, how it feel to be dealing with Femi from the chat, brother Jay?
Well, first of all, I don't even know why you asked me to come up here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I say one thing in your chat. You want me to come up in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I need you to explain, brother JX. I need you to explain to us why you think men is responsible for females' coochie.
Cause men be going in female coochie. That's
Men
why.
or you? Men or you?
I be going in female coochie. And I'm a man. Now let me stop trolling, man. Nah, man, let me stop trolling, man. Nah, I just wanted to jump on right quick, man, because the same topic that you talking about right now, you know what I'm saying? I just had the same conversation with wifey like a couple weeks ago and shit. And basically about the image of black women and like why they do the things that they do. And basically it's weird because like we got like two totally different mindsets when it comes to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? In her mind, she's like, well, women do all these things because they're trying to impress men and they're trying to get, you know, the attention of men when it comes to the the BBLs and any other cosmetic procedure. And you know, I had to break it down to her that you know what I'm saying, that's not, it's basically social engineering. So if we go back as young men, I had to explain to her, like, if we go back to our elementary days, we just like the chick that we saw that was decent looking on the playground. When we get in high school, we just like the chick that looked fly. You know what I'm saying? She got a decent face or whatever. You get to college, you know what I'm saying? Again, you just like the chick that looked good. Hey, then you become a grown man. You just like the chick that looked good. So what I'm saying is, we're not brought all of this BBL stuff. That's not Black society. Like, that never has been. It wasn't until, you know what I'm saying, like rappers and the industry, it wasn't until they started pushing that imagery in their music videos that really the Black women in general like gravitated towards that. And I had to explain to her that the women that are doing that are trying to get a certain class of men. The majority of Black women, they don't, you know what I mean? Like, they don't do the BBL thing. They don't do that. It's only the ones that are trying to get a certain type of guy. Because the women that got the BBLs, that their target dude is not the average guy that's making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a year. They're trying to get the ball player that's making $500,000, $1 million a year. So I think oftentimes when it comes to Black women, like there's a misguided stereotype that, oh, this is how Black men want Black women to look, and that's never been the case. If anything, well, we could take a look at like the Huxtables, and in my general opinion, I think that's more so the look that Black men wanted back then and still want today. That's always been the look. People are only looking at what's being televised. They're not really taking their real experiences in real life and looking at it from a real life lens. They're looking at it from a distorted, social engineered lens of what has been put in front of us on TV and music videos, in the Love and Hip Hop VH1 MTV shows. You feel me? So I think that it's just like ridiculous when women try to say, oh, we're doing this to try to impress men. No, because we've been getting with y'all the way that y'all been looking since you've been here, since you've been born. We've been getting with you before the BBLs, before the breast augmentations, before all the cosmetic. We was getting with y'all before all of that. It wasn't until, you know what I'm saying, like rap came along, and I don't even want to blame the rappers. It's the industry that came along and socially engineered Black society. And it wasn't until women started getting prominent positions in corporate America, like you said earlier, when it came to the straightening of the hair. It wasn't until they started, you know what I mean, being more accepted by their masters that they wanted that actual look like Becky. So when Black women get to say, oh, you know what? I had to tell wifey, I said, look, if we're the ones setting trends, if Black men are the ones setting trends for what women do, why is there OnlyFans? Why is OnlyFans popping for explicit material? Because OnlyFans was, and you know what I'm saying, OnlyFans was initially created as an alternative to YouTube so that content creators could actually get paid behind a paywall for their content. See, we kept our business in the strip club. You know what I mean? We kept it behind closed doors. They are the ones that set the trend as far as OnlyFans exploiting it, putting, you know what I mean, putting the explicit stuff behind the paywall, putting it all over Instagram, putting it all over Twitter, putting it wherever there's public consumption. They're the ones that set those trends. They're the ones that did that. We didn't do that. So that's why they need to take accountability, and that's why we hold them responsible for the nonsense that they do. Because they can't put that on us, because it's simply not true.
That's a fact. Self-esteem is instilled in you, and that's something that's supposed to be worked on in that first relationship we have with our parents. The first relationship we have with our parents is where we get the self-esteem. They can send you to school, and you know, in the black community, our parents, they think sending you to school and keeping you in school is the end-all be-alls. There's things that the school not going to teach you, and your parents are supposed to teach you. You know what I mean? Morals, respect, self-esteem, self-value. You know what I mean? That is something that you're supposed to learn in that house. You know what I mean? And a lot of us was neglected. A lot of us feel neglected. This is why women go out there and they go do what they see everybody else do, so easily impressionable, because they neglected. And if they see somebody else getting accepted for this foolishness, that's what they're gonna do, because it all stemmed back to their mama. She was going to be independent. She had to go get she had to lead them in there to raise themselves. Then that's when it touched on what you just said, social programming. If your mom's is at work trying to get food on the table and clothes on your back, and you in the crib, you gonna be left to watch this shit on this TV, and everything on the TV designed to getting you to be a simp or getting you to be a hoe. Let's keep it real. Everything. Why? This is why we seen Ice Spice damn near all jiggly at the Super Bowl next to Taylor Swift. It's the feminism. It's the feminist agenda that this world, that's why I tell y'all, do not conform with the ways of the world. The ways of the world is a dangerous game. They're playing a dangerous game out here. You got to go the other way. You got to make time. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Let's finish this up.
For real, BBL girls, like y'all should really humble yourself, because my brothers and my men friends told me that a lot of y'all be stinking. Don't come for the messenger. I'm just saying. They said that y'all I don't know if y'all don't know how to reach to your butt, like butthole, but they say y'all be kind of smelly, so y'all need to check up on that. Y'all need to, because I believe them. And they say y'all don't know how to take the beat. This what they saying though. Me personally, I don't know. Do not shoot the messenger.
Damn, so y'all destroying y'all temple for no legitimate reason. That's why I tell you, they're not getting it for us. Because if they was getting it for us, then they wouldn't sacrifice what they're sacrificing. What they're sacrificing is something we want. You know what I mean? These women are sacrificing something we want for a look, just to play the look game. That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy. But guys, before we get on out of here, I did want to touch on this one last thing, B, because this was hypocrisy at its greatest, yo. And we live in a wicked, when I say wicked society, guys, we live in a wicked society. You know the society is wicked. Hold on. I almost forgot about this one. But this is why Umar Johnson can't blame this shit on no man, bro. You can't blame this on no man. Ain't no man, father or man. You know what I mean? You can't blame this on no man, bro. These bitches did this shit for attention. Look at this shit. Zone. Look at this shit, bro.
Yeah, that's
And they
wild.
and like you said, right? When you ladies, those of you that think this is cute, right? You gotta know that dude with the lime green. You gotta know he one of them mentally retarded niggas that watch a lot of porno. As a female, you got to know that this is a mentally retarded nigga. Because if you market yourself like this is marketing sex. This shit right here is called marketing sex. If you market sex, you're gonna get retarded D. You're gonna get community D. See, women that market love, they get love back. You know what I mean? You market sex, then you're gonna get sex. So you got to know he's mentally retarded, or you just know he got money. because he's mentally retarded. You know what I mean?
That's
Because
a
that's
fact.
those be the kids that got the money. You know what I mean? Them niggas is mentally retarded. SSI and all that extra all that other weak shit. And it ain't just that. They're not just doing it to their backside, guys. I need y'all to understand it's not just their backside. How you can blame this next one on a man though? Like who told this girl that this is hot? You see?
Damn.
You know what I mean? That this watching them rappers right here, watching them rappers. Look at this shit. And again, we talk a lot about no fathers, bro. For the men, we talk a lot about the men not having father figures. This right here is this shows the
That's
lack
a
of women.
demon.
Right, it's a demon. Look at her.
Yeah. Demon time for
And
sure.
this is self-esteem, yo. This is low self-esteem. So I'm gonna go try to make myself look as different as everybody as possible so that people can look at me and not get the attention. It's psychology, guys. That's not a man. Like no man did that. Just like guys, keep it real. It's dudes running around here with low self-esteem. Some of the cutest niggas you know got low self-esteem. This why some cute niggas don't got a bitch. Or they can't seem to get a good girl. They can only get bitches that use them. Because self-esteem is something that's supposed to be installed in you from your parents. You know what I mean? And I tell you this all of the time. I revert back to the party that we just threw this Thanksgiving for my little man, his birthday. And we had about 13 kids in here. Only two or three of them had two-parent households. The rest of them was all single mothers. The self-esteem, bro, and the confidence in these little kids was so low, bro. Was so low. They didn't even want to compete. We had little games that you could set up to where you could win prizes. These little niggas walking around the crib like, oh, I don't want to play, or can you just let me win? And just no confidence because they sit in them single mother households and hear the depressing stories and them hopeless ass stories all day to where they don't have no confidence, no self-esteem in them. So they going to reach for the outside. And that's how that happened. But we play oblivious to this because nobody want to check the mothers. Nobody want to hold the women accountable. We want to stay here focusing on the man like if we wasn't focusing on the man for the past 80 years. And the more we focus on the man, the worse our community get. Don't use your fucking head. The more we sit here and try to hold men responsible, we done got men on child support. We done got men damn near. If a man say hi wrong to a bitch, he can get sexually harassed. He get a sexual harassment suit. We done spent all this time focusing on the men, keeping the men in check, and our community is not getting better, bro. It's common sense, bro. We ain't complicating that over here, bro.
You hear that, Big J? I hope you hear. I hope you hearing this, Big J. I hope you
Niggas.
hearing this because you low key seem like a stalker ass, groupie ass nigga. Like, like real talk. Like I done peeped your page and you over there talking about a bunch of bullshit and you've been streaming every day, only getting like 30, 40, 50 views. Nigga, step your game up. Talk about some real shit. Talk about some shit that actually is substantive instead of trying to talk about niggas all the time, because that's all you really do. And I'm starting to think you're a rainbow because you do it so goddamn much. But go
Yeah,
ahead, Mr. Brett.
he talk about the black manosphere all day, and then he run his little ass over there to what's called the white manosphere. So I don't know, something wrong with him. You could tell he hate his mother, and then he try to push that shit off on us. Like I said, these niggas walk around here with all this childhood trauma on them, jealous and hating. But it ain't gonna work. But look at this hot sandwich of a bitch right here, yo. This is the girl, guys. I've been was supposed to do this. This is the girl that the Christian BBL, bro. The Christian BBL. Before she get to talking and telling us all these lies and filling your head up with the lies, let me just go straight into addressing the truth real quick, guys. All right. 1 Corinthians 6:19-20 goes. Or do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have from God? From who? From your mother? No, not your mother. So, you know what I mean? You don't get it from your mama. You don't get it from your mama. No, you get it from God. You are not your own. You were brought with a price. So glorify God in your body, right? And I'm gonna do y'all something better because you know me. Before anybody try to hit you with some shit or form a narrative on me or try to tell you something about me, I'ma address it, right? So listen to this, because if I'm talking about this topic, a real person talking about this topic can't skip over this, guys. All right? And this is including me. This including me. But I tell you one thing, unlike a lot of you, unlike all of us who ran out there and did things not according to this basic instructions, know what I mean? And now we know that what we did wasn't according to the instructions, and so that we gonna lie and eat crab legs. Unlike y'all, I admit. And if it was anything I could change, I told y'all this. Y'all niggas like to make jokes about my gold tooth and shit. I tell you one thing, I will remove all of these tattoos before I get that fixed. But again, let's get to it. Like I said, yo, it's the truth for proof. So that's why it's no need for you to be shamed, yo. We all ran out there. There's no need for you to carry this guilt. Address it and move forward. But trying to bury it in your cat litter is only going to make it worse, dummy. Leviticus 19:28, you shall not make any cuts on your bodies for the dead or tattoo yourself. I am the Lord. Now, one thing he did not say when it came to that was that is an abomination. Now, normally when he say stuff like that, he follow it with that is an abomination, meaning your ass is grass. So something tells me he kind of knew niggas was gonna run out there and do dumb shit because we didn't read that basic instructions. You know what I mean? But like I said, you address it, you know it, own it, and you move forward. You repent on it and you move forward. Don't let nobody try to shame you and stand on you for things you are growing from. You see? Because we got a problem in the black community. And one of the biggest problems is people don't respect growth. They don't respect change. They feel people not supposed to change. People always supposed to stay the same. And that's wrong. All right? But anyway, let's proceed. That's just for any of my haters that's going to say, how he talk about God, he got all them tattoos. That's how, all right, dummy? Read your Bible. Read your Bible. Boy, good.
Hey guys, so yes, apparently, as you have heard, I am the first girl ever to get a Christian BBL. A lot of people have been asking me what a Christian BBL is. I have a YouTube video up about it, but people would rather be loud and wrong. So here I am to compress basically how I got my Christian BBL and what exactly that even is. I get the YouTube vlogs are not for everyone. I only watch a few YouTubers myself. By the way, my name is Sophiology. So, what is a Christian BBL and how did I end up getting mine? Okay, so I booked my surgery with Dr. Jung in Houston. I'm not sure if he's a Christian. I never asked him. It wasn't relevant to my surgery. But, anyways, I'm sure God was there because God never leaves me. Everyone has called my procedure a BBL, so I call it that now too. But if we're being specific, I specifically got lipo 360 and fat transfer to my hip.
Yo, this right here is a mockery of God, and we already know that's an abomination. God is to not be mocked. She's making a mockery of God. And this is what happened when the mediocre think that instead of just addressing the core root, the core problem, which is them and their low self-esteem, this is where the low self-esteemers are changing the rules and trying to adjust the rules to fit their low self-esteem so that they get a chance to play. Instead of sitting out, missing a year, missing a season and working on them, you know what I mean? Going, hitting the gym, working on them, and then they could come back and play the game the way the game supposed to be played. These motherfuckers want to sit here and change the rules. They want to make a whole hamburger shit sandwich, and because they put lettuce and tomatoes on it, expect us men, us real smart, intelligent, critical thinking men, to eat that. Like, get out of here, sis. Go, man, go.
If I sound aggravated, it's been a long day. But, anyways, I decided that instead of getting the surgery and keeping it hush, hush, it would be nice to let my followers know I got this surgery because I'm honest. I've lost 40 pounds this year. And I also have a reputation on YouTube for weight loss, self-care, beauty influencing, you name it. So being transparent is kind of important. And I'm here for the girls. I knew not everyone would be happy about my choice to get my body done because arguably I had a nice body before. And I'm not supposed to change how God made me or whatever, but I did. And I chose to be honest about it.
No, no, it doesn't work like that. Now, had you not known, had you did this before you knew you wasn't supposed to do that, then you might have an argument. But since you knew going into that you was not supposed to do that, man, you knew that going into that demon. And then why are you doing the witchcraft on your face though? If it was your body, if it was only your body, because in the beginning, right? In the beginning, before I knew better, I'm like, well, if a bitch needs confidence, go. Whatever you need to do to make yourself feel confident, go ahead, right? I was pro that. Like, I don't give a fuck what you do. You know what I mean? But then I started to see like a certain type of woman, a certain type of feminist woman was getting these BBLs, these I'm the prize chicks. And how can you be the prize chick if you fake? Everything about y'all is fake. It's no authenticity, no genuineness in y'all, with y'all. So how can you be the prize? When I done told y'all prizes are won or collected. Us real dudes collect prizes, yo. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful when you coming out your mouth. Besides the fact, y'all want to be purchased. What prize? What prize got a price tag on it? I ain't never see a prize that have a price. You can't buy a Stanley Cup. You can't buy a Heisman Trophy, sis. So how the fuck is y'all the prize? When as soon as the man come to reach for y'all talking about how much he got to spend and how much. Y'all go on, man. Go on with that dumb shit.
So I share my experience on YouTube, right? Just a regular BBL vlog. And I was met with more backlash than I expected. Like, I was being dragged. My family was so upset and worried for my mental health. Like, it was crazy. And I know I got Christian.
But they not worried that you running around here calling your BBL a Christian BBL. They not worried about your mental health on that, right? They're only worried about your mental health when you get the resistance because that shit is foolish and people is coming at you now. Now they worried about your mental health. See how your family is the worst. That's your environment. They'll sit there and be fake and phony with you and cater to your delusion. And then when you go outside and somebody who do not have to cater to that delusion tell you some truth, it's a problem. Now it's a problem.
Christian followers, but to be dragged like that is crazy. I was disgusted by the way some people were talking to me. And if you know me in real life, I don't tolerate such rubbish. You're not going to bully me and I keep quiet in the name of I'm an influencer. If I have time, I'm going to clap back. Never was I promoting plastic surgery or saying it's right in God's eyes. I was just being honest and sharing my experience to my followers. I think it's the Nigerian in me that can be dramatic at times. Like, it's very Nigerian to be sarcastic when you're insulting people. And when you mix sarcasm and dramatization, you basically have a recipe for what happened yesterday. So I decided, you know what? As much as I love having a Christian audience or whatever, I don't want the judgmental ones who speak to me out the side of their neck as if they're perfect or holier than everybody else.
You don't get to pick who you want to judge you, sis. You know Jude 1:3. Anybody that's calling themselves a believer and you sinning, we get to call you out, man. You go look it up. We are believers of the faith. Ain't got shit to do with all them titles, you Christian and this and that. Believers of the faith, man. Go look it up. Jude 1:3, sis.
I want the girls and guys that are humble and know that a walk with God is not spotless. The only perfect example of a person is Jesus. And I found it necessary to remind people that the God I serve still loves you, even when you do things he told you not to do. God knows we sin, guys. As much as he's powerful and just, he's also merciful and loving. Also, my personal walk with God is nobody's business as well.
Yo, now that's a fact. He knows we sins, but he know our intentions too. And he don't like the fact that we sin. And your sin is going to turn into other sins. So you're going to be fucking around with the deadly sin soon. Cause we know why you doing all this, sis. We know why you got the BBL. You already got the witchcraft down to a science. So you finna go sell coochie. You finna go engage in some sexual immorality. You see how one sin leads to another sin? So all that shit you talking about, sis, is you trying to justify your poor choice and your decision. But it's okay, right? Because at the end of the day, you right. We don't gotta care because you gotta deal with them consequences, man. And guess what? You don't get to blame the consequences on the man. You don't get to blame the consequences on the man. See, that's where it go at. You know what I mean? Unless you could blame it on Big JX. You could blame it on Big JX, though. Big JX will let you blame it on him. You know what I mean? Blame it on the alcohol and Big JX.
Well, so I clapped back to the dragging. I posted on my YouTube channel yesterday, but I wanted to make sure I targeted the right audience when I posted. Like, I wanted to grab these judgmental Christians by their pubic hairs and drag them off my channel for good. So I knew exactly how to make sure they wouldn't miss this video. I knew exactly what would make them show up right on time for insults. I titled my video very sarcastically, as you guys have seen now, and that is how I got a Christian BBL. Because I knew my intentions, I literally saw no issue. But of course, social media got a hand of it, and that was it. I knew it would cause trouble on YouTube. Oh, for sure. But I had no idea it would cross all social media from TikTok to Twitter or X, or be trending like it was. It was never my intention to make fun of God in any way. Never. I get fear. I get sense. But I got mad. And that's what happens when you throw hands with your haters and it gets out of control, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can't even hear no more of this woman right here. We already know she going to the depths of hell, bro. She is going to be summoned to the depths of hell. What's going on, 503?
What's going on, y'all? What's up, Zone? Hey, man, that is pure mental illness, man. That I mean, I don't even Christian BBL. I mean, shouldn't it be Catholic BBL? I mean, it's supposed to be Brazilian butt lift, right?
Right. Right.
I mean, and this is the thing when you was talking about self-esteem.
Yes.
Now, you got to look at the niggas. Because I don't give a fuck what a bitch is talking about, doing it for herself or doing it for the girls or doing it whatever, right? Bitch, you're doing it to attract sexual attention from men. And most of you bitches have that spirit of prostitution in you, that you use your body or you use whatever you got to get something out of a man. So now the only reason why I would blame it on a man is because these niggas are tricks. These niggas pander to bitches. These niggas are afraid to tell these bitches the truth. And you finance what these bitches do. After these bitches get your money, they do what they want with your money. These BBLs and shit ain't free. So this is how you blow a bag, right? These bitches collect all this money from you fucking trick ass, simp ass niggas, and then they go do what they want to do with your money. And then they spend it on this type of shit. But listen, every time you have a surgery, you putting your life at risk. So these bitches are putting their life at risk to attract you. And they're putting and not only that, but when they attract you, they're trying to use you and extract money out of you, because you don't hear none of this. You don't hear no conversation about trying to be the better woman and trying to be the best woman she can be for a man. They're trying to be the best they can be for them so they can continue their hustle. So you niggas with low self-esteem, you trying to validate yourself for a bitch that don't even give a fuck about you, for one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't understand, and I would never be able to understand the mentality of a trick and like how nigga buying pussy is not a flex. You know what I mean? If you need a bitch to give you a compliment or you need her companionship and you got to pay for it, nigga, that's the lowest form of a man. You might think it's power that, oh yeah, you know, I got my money and my 6 figures and all this whole type of shit. But like, nigga, you got to understand, this bitch can be bought by anybody. So really you're competing with men on who got the bigger bag, because a lot of these bitches that you spinning a bag on, they fuck with bum niggas. So while you doing all that, trying to get your life together and trying to get in the gym and trying to do all this shit, you could be doing all that, but that bitch still has the flavor for the niggas that she used to. Because you got to understand, most of these bitches that be talking on the internet, talking about this 6-figure shit and all these percentages and all this whatever, these bitches don't fuck with $100,000 niggas. Most of these bitches is baby mamas. Raggedy ass bitches that ain't married and ain't never been married. And they like 30s and 40s and shit like that. Like, bitch, the best years of your life done passed you by. And you sitting up here acting like you picky and choosy and shit, and you having back and forth conversations with these niggas like all these debates and shit and all this whatever, man. All that debating shit ain't gonna get you a man.
Absolutely.
And these niggas act like they're experts on relationships and shit. And these niggas can't even get a bitch.
Preach.
You know? So, man, I mean, you know, and I don't, you know, like some of these niggas, man, like the Big Jake nigga or Umar Johnson or whatever, and all these niggas that trying to blame shit on man, you know, that's the part I blame on man, because you're pandering and you don't, and you can't blame a bitch for shit. That's the part I blame on a nigga. I blame a nigga for financing this stupid ass shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to the zoo and they got a sign that say, don't feed the animals. And your dumbass motherfuckers do it anyway. And then you think just because you feeding the animals, you think this motherfucking monkey ain't gonna pull your arm off. You jump in the cage with the nigga and he done tore your head off. And that's what these bitches are doing with these niggas.
Exactly. Great analogy, boy. Great analogy. I'm gonna steal that one too.
You a thief, nigga.
Man, yo, it's been a real one though, man. But guys, we gonna wrap this thing on up, cause yo, we got the circus show tonight, yo. I got my, you know, it's Thursday, and on Thursday I get the little devil in me. You know what I mean? I get the righteous devil in me, and I troop these YouTube streets, and I go see who I could bully. What bully can I go bully? So I done found the old bully. I found the old bully, and I'm fitting to go crucify him today. You know what I mean? So I'm going to get ready for that show. That's going to be a hell of a show. We're going to have some fun, because I told y'all when me and this dude was beefing, when the beef is over, we're going to see, because time will tell, right? Time will tell. If I was lying, then everything that I said should have been taken from me. Should have been. I'm doing great. How y'all guys doing?
I'm fabulous, man.
Excellent.
Everybody look like everybody that was over here in the righteous field look like we doing good. I know KDH was there last night. He had 15,000 subscribers. He done passed old boy.
Yes, sir.
So, everything that's a part of the righteous field. If you've been a part of this righteous field growth, you can't lie to yourself. You have seen growth in you. You have gotten some blessings that you might not have gotten before you got to this channel. Don't even lie to yourself, bro. Don't even lie. But now, you can't say the same for anything outside of this channel, because it looked like a lot of people have gone down, watching their life go down. Watching their life go down. Oh, man. And while you down there, I'm going to kick the shit out you, nigga. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. We saw that. We saw that last night, boy. Yeah, we're going to get you. But guys, let's go on and wrap the show up. Zone you, then 5,000. You already know. Close the show, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great
Modern
show as
women blame
usual.
men for their low self-esteem.
Man. I mean, hey, it's excuses. You know what I'm saying? They always gonna find something to try to pin on somebody else for their shortcomings. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing about it, a lot of these chicks say that they believe in God, right? But there's one pivotal saying in the scriptures: we all fall short of the glory. So how can you claim that you believe in God or that you're so spiritual when you're directly in confliction with what you believe every single day? The weaves, the makeup, the overdoing of, to get the attention of others. A lot of you got boyfriends, a lot of you got husbands, a lot of you got, you know, that special man in your life, and you still doing all that instead of to please your husband. You doing it for the wrong person. You doing it for the wrong kind of attention. And when it comes to Black people in general, we are now the white breads, they are just now like catching up. They just now catching up when it comes to the style of the clothes, the shoes, even how they wear their hair. You see how Travis Kelce, you know, out there styling and profiling. But we are the worst when it comes to not really being who we are. Like, really think about it. Like, when you was a young man, like when I was in school, at least when I was in school, think about like how many dudes made fun of me because I didn't wear Jordans or because I wasn't rocking polo every day. You know, and then the same with chicks. Like how many of your peers made fun of you because you wasn't rocking the lip gloss or doing this specific thing? And we are the worst culture when it comes to not being ourselves. And that right there, that is one of the main issues of why we are and why Black women are the way they are today, is because you want to look like everybody else. You want to look like how everybody else wants you to look, except for the way that the man that likes you wants you to look. So if you can, you know what I'm saying, snap out of that, you might have a better chance at success and having the family life that you want. But if you keep going down that same path, you're going to stay exactly where you at. And that's all I got.
I want to touch on something that you said in that. And this is exactly, I ain't even going to sully what you said. I'm going to just play what you said.
Jamie?
No.
Why?
I don't like white boys.
But it's Cody Surf. I'll take you on a surfboard.
I don't want to surf.
Why?
I'm Black.
You're not into studs?
I like True Religion.
True Religion?
You give Eric Apostle.
What about you?
No, thank you. Sir.
Why?
Just let the camera pan down them forces and let them answer that question. What the f is those? Them. You was doing this. You been surfing in them, goddammit.
Jamie?
Crazy, bro. Always, never care to be they self. They're afraid to be they self.
Crazy.
And the jokes is always, they all laugh now, cry later.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what them Black bitches talking about, nigga. Every one of them Black bitches will suck that white boy's dick, nigga, behind the scenes.
Facts.
They will use that white boy to get a mixed baby, to have good hair and light skin.
And where they get that self-esteem from, though? What's their mama Black, right? Father Black?
Man, they get that shit from hating to be Black, nigga. Cause most Black bitches, they think it's a curse to be Black. Nigga, they hate being Black. They hate I mean, that's why they hate Black men, because they know that you're gonna make a pure Black baby, and that Black baby might have nappy hair. That Black baby might be the same thing that these Black bitches is running from, nigga, and that's their natural self. That's why these bitches is wearing these motherfucking wigs with mustaches on their forehead and you know what I'm saying, just looking like clowns and shit. These flyaway motherfucking lashes. They don't even look human. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you know, and this is the thing, man, about niggas, man. You got to start calling shit out, man. What's stupid, call it stupid. You know what I'm saying? Your homeboys doing some punk ass sucker shit, call that shit out, man. Because if you don't call it out, they ain't gonna know they doing sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? So you should be the what?
You are the sum of the 5 people you hang around the most. So better call it out, bro. You ain't winning no points. You ain't gaining no attention from not calling them out when you be with them. Yeah, 5. Just had to jump in there before I forgot that thought.
Oh, nigga, save it. Write that shit down, nigga. Stop cutting me off. Hey, man, but check this out, man. So, man, we just need to learn the art of separate. Oh, look at this shit. God damn. See, somebody failed when she got her first tattoo. Somebody failed. They let her get away with all this shit. And the thing is, I want to know who's financing this shit, because these BBLs and shit and all these tattoos and all this shit costs money. So if we talk about the economics of the black community and all this shit, and like a black bitch is always worried about where's Kobe's money going to after he dies? Well, it's going to his family, bitch. What about the black community? Well, what about the black community when you spending all this money on this bullshit? All this hair weave and shit. This is a $10 billion business. And you motherfuckers don't even got control over beauty supplies and your hair and where it's coming from. It's coming from foreign motherfuckers. So you putting foreign motherfuckers through college, and your son is out here gangbanging. Your daughters is out here selling pussy and stripping and shit. You know what I'm saying? Look, this shit look ridiculous. And you got a dumbass nigga behind this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like all this sexual deviance and all this shit, man. This shit is retarded, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas need to learn the art of separation, man. And until black people, you know, learn the art of separation and get away from dumb niggas, you gonna be all right. You got to learn to be nigga free, man, because when you get comfortable around niggas, that's when you become a victim, because a lot of these niggas is trying to size you up, trying to take advantage of what you got because they got some stupid shit on their mind like this. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these niggas are just sexually motivated, man. They are sexual deviants. You know what I'm saying? They just deviant ass niggas, man. And they will stab you in the back for a bitch, and for a bitch that don't even like them niggas, and for a bitch that they won't even get no longevity out of. You know what I'm saying? Because once they kill you or do something and you niggas is beefing, that bitch gonna be off to the next nigga. So man, that's all I got, man.
Yo, thank y'all for coming out today, guys. Always love, always appreciate y'all. Hope y'all didn't miss the message, guys. You know what I mean? This is why it's important to always pour into yourself, man. Do not conform with the ways of the world, bro. Don't trust the world and nothing in it. All right? Learn yourself, bro. Learn yourself. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer, y'all. Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life, guys. We do this for the culture. Thanks again, guys. I'll see y'all later.
Peace.
Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Harlem, New York, put your cigarettes out and pull your panties out. Put your hands together. Mr. Good.